In the quiet hours of early morning, before the world awakens, an unexpected visitor arrives. Before the streets fill with cars and people, a massive moose wanders into a small town, a silent giant stepping from the wild into our world. These enormous animals are usually shy, preferring the deep forests and wetlands. But sometimes, circumstances push them closer to us. Hunger, a shrinking habitat, or simple curiosity can bring a moose into streets and yards it would normally avoid. The moose moves with a cautious grace. Each step is measured. Its long, powerful legs carry it over curbs and sidewalks with surprising agility. But its sheer size makes every movement an event. Soon, the town begins to stir, and residents notice the unusual guest. From behind fences, dogs bark, alerting their owners to the massive, wild animal wandering through their neighborhood. Children peek from windows. Their faces a mixture of excitement and a little bit of fear. Moose are herbivores, and this one is on a mission for food. It navigates between yards, nibbling on shrubs, ornamental trees, and even the plants in a small garden. Its massive head bends low, stripping leaves and bark with powerful jaws. For this moose, the town has become an accidental buffet, offering a bounty in a landscape where food in the wild is becoming harder to find. Despite its incredible size, the moose moves quietly, always aware of the unpredictable world of humans. It pauses whenever someone approaches, sniffing the air and listening for any unfamiliar sounds. A neighbor steps outside with a morning cup of coffee. The moose freezes, its nostrils flaring. After a moment, it slowly continues on its path, always keeping a careful distance from anything that might seem like a threat. The town reacts in different ways. Some people are fascinated, pulling out their phones to snap photos and film videos of this rare sight. Others are concerned, worried about potential damage or the danger the animal could pose. While moose are generally not aggressive, their enormous size means they can cause serious injury if they feel startled or cornered. Word spreads quickly and soon. Town officials are alerted. Animal control teams begin to plan how they can safely guide this magnificent creature back to its natural habitat. Meanwhile, the moose continues its exploration. It wanders down streets lined with parked cars, its large hooves clattering softly on the asphalt. Every so often, it stops to investigate its surroundings, sniffing at trash bins or peering down quiet alleyways. Residents wisely keep their doors closed and their cars in garages, understanding that a startled moose could easily cause a serious accident. As the morning progresses, a small crowd gathers to watch. The moose grazes peacefully in a small park, moving with a slow, deliberate rhythm. It stops to scratch its antlers against a tree trunk, rubbing off the loose velvet. This is a natural behavior that also serves to mark its territory, a wild instinct playing out in the middle of a manicured lawn. The sound of children's laughter drifts from a nearby playground, but the moose ignores it, completely focused on its own survival. It's not just curiosity that drives its movements, but the primal needs of hunger and instinct. Animal control arrives to assess the situation. They keep their distance. Observing the moose's behavior, they know that this animal must be handled with extreme care. Any loud noises, sudden movements, or aggressive approaches could provoke it, turning a peaceful situation into a dangerous one. They coordinate with local police to temporarily close off streets, creating a calm, quiet corridor to ensure the animal can find a safe route back to the forest. Without panic, throughout the day, the moose continues its slow journey. Residents maintain a respectful distance, fascinated by the wild creature, but also cautious. Photographers capture every moment, but the number one priority for everyone is safety. The moose occasionally lifts its head, its large, dark eyes scanning for any sign of danger. Its ears flick back and forth, catching every sound, and it moves with a surprising mix of wariness and confidence. Eventually, the animal control team begins its work. They don't use force or loud noises. Instead, they use quiet encouragement, a gentle presence to guide the moose toward the edge of town, where a dense corridor of forest begins, trusting its own instincts and wanting to avoid confrontation. The moose follows their lead. It navigates carefully through the streets, past fences, and over sidewalks, showing a mix of caution and a steady determination to return to its own world. Finally, the moose reaches the outskirts of town. The familiar textures of trees and undergrowth replace the hard asphalt and concrete. It pauses for just a moment, turning its massive head to glance back at the strange human world it briefly entered. Then, with long, powerful strides, it disappears into the forest, vanishing back into the wilderness that is its true home. With the moose gone, the town slowly returns to normal. Streets reopen, residents go about their day, and the excitement of the encounter becomes a story to be shared for years to come. Children will recount the tale of the giant animal that walked down their street. Neighbors will discuss the importance of safety precautions, and photographers will treasure the images they captured. For a few hours, the worlds of humans and wildlife intersected in a rare, unforgettable moment. This story is a powerful reminder that wild animals like moose are not strangers. They are part of the same ecosystem we all share. They are navigating shrinking habitats and the constant expansion of human development. Encounters like these are unusual but deeply meaningful. They show us the delicate balance between our own curiosity and animals' survival, and the profound respect we must have for nature. The moose survived its trip into town not because it feared humans, but because it relied on its powerful instincts, its natural caution, and its incredible strength. These are the very traits that allow wild animals to endure in our ever-changing world. And as the forest swallows the moose from view, it continues its life far from streets and sidewalks. Moving freely across valleys, lakes, and meadows, a beautiful, living symbol of the wild's resilience and the unpredictable beauty of nature. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more encounters with the wild.